Have you ever seen such an outrageous way of catching mice? All it takes is drawing a mouse hole on the wall. Some not-so-bright mice walk right into the trap, smashing themselves unconscious at the entrance. But for the clever mice that manage to escape, Big Yellow Cat has his own strategy. He sprays gas to round up the entire nest without breaking a sweat. However, one cat can only do so much. To completely eliminate the mice, he assembled an army of hundreds of cats, each stationed at different mouse holes. The mice hiding inside clearly knew what was going on, but to survive, they had no choice but to risk going out in search of food. Clearly, they underestimated the hunting skills of these cats. Faced with so many well-trained cats, the mice ran for their lives. In a panic, some even climbed onto rooftops. Some risked everything and leaped down without regard for their lives. It seemed like they were doomed. Unexpectedly, a rescue team arrived just in time. They safely transported all the mice back to their nest. They thought they were finally safe in the hospital. But then, Big Yellow Cat followed them in. Seeing him, the mice scattered in all directions, terrified. Even the mice in the ICU hurriedly jumped out of bed to escape. Yet, despite their efforts, they couldn't get away from the old cat's grasp. Big Yellow Cat captured them all, waiting patiently like a hunter. Just as the mission was about to be completed, a happy old cat went to close the cage, and an accident happened. A little mouse wearing red shorts fought its way out, facing the black cat's pursuit. The little mouse quickly burrowed through the wall and escaped to freedom. He walked a few steps forward and suddenly realized he had ended up in a large supermarket warehouse. At that moment, he was exhausted and starving. So, in a daze from hunger, he began feasting in the supermarket. But little did he know, the cheese before him would change his life forever. As soon as the cheese disappeared, the frail little mouse instantly transformed into a superhero. Feeling a surge of power, he soared into the sky. In the blink of an eye, he arrived at the cat's base. He rescued all his companions. The kittens were furious. They grabbed heavy machine guns and opened fire on the little mouse. But these weapons were useless against his steel-like body. The cats were quickly defeated. Seeing this, Big Yellow Cat tried to sneak an attack. The next moment, the little mouse immobilized him and slammed him to the ground. Faced with such a powerful opponent, the cat family decided to gang up on him. They hoped to win with numbers, but they didn't realize that against absolute power, numbers mean nothing. To finally resolve the conflict between the two clans, the little mouse lifted all the town's cats into the sky. In the end, he relocated them to the moon. From that day on, there were no cats left in the town, and the little mouse became the leader of the mouse family, respected and admired by all.